episode of Shift. I'm your host, Harmonia Gordon.
And I'm going to say something to you. The most prevalent moment, and it's since I've taken this role that I start to really think about my own experience. Where did I get it from? My dad is not a union activist. My dad is a union member that has been a union member for about 40 years in auto. Started at AMC, then Chrysler, Daimler, back to Chrysler, FCA. He's still there right now. He's about to retire, thank goodness. But he would take me and my six siblings to the send-off parties for the agricultural workers, for the farm workers that come here, work 10 months. I never understood it. I kept so upset, Daddy, I don't want to go there. Daddy, I don't want to go to the bathroom and not the whole thing. I'm not going there. My dad was like, tap your nice.
Good daddy.
Because you're going to learn something.
Yes.
I'm going to show you better than I tell you.
Absolutely.
And I can say that I grew up, every year we would do it. And it wasn't until I became a union activist that I really learned what the program entailed. Similar to domestic caregivers. How much it exploited people of color. How much it exploits women. And people that just want to be able to contribute and provide for their family. That pay into our Canadian system and are given nothing in return. So I realized that, and then I thought about my mother. My mother is a white Scottish woman with green eyes. She looks like 120 pounds. People look at her and they're like, that's your mom? Yeah. I got it. You don't see the resemblance. I'm good. Good. But the experience that I remember was in elementary school, grade 3, when I was failing. My teacher gladly told me, it was in Rexdale, I was gladly told that I would not amount to anything. So my mom goes, I'm coming in. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. Whew. I'm in trouble. Sit down. And the woman was shocked when she saw my mom. But then for some reason she stayed in her privilege and thought that she could continue to tell me that I would amount to nothing. My mom stopped that conversation real quick. Go outside. So I sat outside. A couple minutes later, my mom came out. I'm like, oh my goodness. Whew. I'm failing. My mom's going to beat me. I'm in trouble. My dad's going to come home and deal with my case. I'm like, oh no. And my mom goes, let's go. And we stopped halfway down the hall and she spun me around. And she says, I need to explain this to you and you need to understand this real well. Because you are black and because you are a woman, you are going to have to work harder at everything you do.
Yes, yes.
Everything. And I thought, and I think about it now, how hard that would have been for my mother to have that conversation because she's never lived that experience. But in that moment, she knew that. Now, I would love to meet that teacher now because I want to tell her, I talk too much. But this is the things that we talk about in our schools.
Yes.
Our children are labeled. All children. Children with disabilities are labeled.
Yeah.
Many children with disabilities, regardless of their race, their religion, their sexual orientation, are denied employment.
Yes.
I can commit to you right now, Unifor is done talking about fighting for people with disabilities if we're not willing to fight for people to have good paying union jobs in Canada, regardless of their abilities coming into the hiring practice. So this is what leadership looks like. I don't live that experience, but I recognize oppression. And being a leader is a lot more than words. And I'm getting that look that I gotta hurry it up, so I'm trying to find my picture, because I had it here, but I got Honorable Jean Augustine. But I want you to think about everything you do. And think about what Martin Luther King said. You are not going to be remembered by your titles. You are going to be remembered by the people that you have impacted, the people that you have created opportunities for, and the change that you leave everlasting in this globe.
Yes. Thank you for stopping by this episode of Shift. Subscribe, leave a comment, like, share the information, but most of all, like the second hand on the clock, take 60 tiny moves that you can come back tomorrow. I love you. God bless you. Have a good day.